What's good, bruh? What's good, bruh? God bless you. God bless you.
Well, butter my biscuits, kettle my corn, and bust my buffers. In a week that's already been bombarding us with amazing nerd news, Cartoon Network UK came out of nowhere with a steel chair, starting a countdown on the Regular Show YouTube channel for what appears to be a trailer for Regular Show The Lost Tapes. A trailer that's set to premiere on Monday. We also have a solid date for when the spinoff is going to premiere, at least in the UK, so let's take a sec to run through everything that we know about this countdown and the impending trailer. Hit it! Whoa! Whoa! This is gonna be epic! So as you may or may not know, while the American Cartoon Network channel is pretty much a compilation graveyard at this point, Cartoon Network UK is a whole compilation operation, creating multiple channels for multiple shows, from Gumball to Steven Universe to Regular Show. They all kind of just post the same clips over and over in a different order, but they've seen slightly better days than the American channel, and they're pretty active about posting new content when available, as seen with Gumball Season 7, aka The Wonderfully Weird World of Gumball. There's reason for fans to keep an eye on these channels. Lo and behold, yesterday people took notice of a video that's scheduled to premiere in a few days on the Regular Show UK channel. A teaser for the long-awaited return of the Park Gang, titled Something Is Coming, New Regular Show The Lost Tapes, punctuated with not only a tape emoji, but a date, May 11th. You're telling me this highly anticipated revival is less than 2 months away, at least internationally, and it's just been crickets from Cartoon Network US? How? Why? They were so proactive with Gumball that it's honestly shocking that they're slacking with Regular Show of all things. Still, this countdown was set to end on March 23rd at 8 a.m., which I believe bodes well for this trailer also premiering in the United States, as premiering something early on a Monday morning in the American time zone tracks with Cartoon Network's other announcements, like Gumball's teasers dropping early in the week. Once it went live in the US, it got pushed out everywhere. So I imagine this might be similar circumstances. The thumbnail shows Mordecai and Rigby with thick outlines. So thick that I can only imagine that this still is from promo animation, where they use rigs to streamline the animation, assuming the show will still be animated on paper like the original series, and they aren't switching completely to digital like other revivals. If Fiona and Kate can have the old-fashioned overseas animation studios, I don't see why Regular Show can't. Anywho, we can spot a deliberately placed portrait of Pops, reminding the audience of his noble sacrifice in the finale, as if we could ever forget. Rigby's wrestling figure that's frequently seen in his room, most notably the first episode, kind of reminding us of where it all began. On top of the TV, there's an IMAX in the hat, just like some iconography from one of the most well-known episodes of the show. A bit of the power keyboard can be spotted near Rigby's head, once more reminding us of the show's beginning and end. We can also spot a game controller, but on the TV itself appears to be our first look at the series. The Lost Tapes themselves, as a colorful set is revealed in the middle of a red bag. I can only assume the series will actually be framed around the Lost Tapes. There'll be a tangible item in the series for at least one episode like the Regular Show box set. Maybe grown-up Mordecai and Rigby find them and go, "Whoa, we haven't seen these adventures in forever." Rigby says something like, "I don't even remember this," just giving the most on-the-nose statement to the audience. Maybe every episode begins with an adult Mordecai and Rigby putting in a different tape. That'd be kinda cool to see. Or maybe this is also animation only meant for the promo or cold open, like the first episode of The Wonderfully Weird World of Gumball. Either way, it's definitely looking like we're gonna have a teaser in our hands very, very soon. And I guess this countdown got too much attention because Cartoon Network UK privated the video, which means it either was not supposed to get released this early, or whoever scheduled it was hoping that people wouldn't be catching on so soon. Still, I just need America to lock in. We still don't know if this is going to Hulu, HBO Max, or, I don't know, Tubi. It's not going to be Tubi, but could you imagine? There's a lot of hype for this revival. This thumbnail alone already generated so much noise online, and I can't wait to see what JG Quintel and his team have cooked up. I guess we'll get a taste of it Monday morning. But as always, these are just my thoughts, and I want to hear yours. What do you think? What's your take on this countdown and its disappearance? Let us know in the comments down below, and keep the conversation going on Twitter and Instagram by giving me a follow at UltraVox and at Roundtable Vids.
Don't use Twitter, my boy. I'm cool on Twitter. But look, though, let's get into this Bible, though. Jesus' prayer, and this is Matthew 5-7 and Luke 6. Above Galilee, there were hills where Jesus went to preach to the people. Crowds gathered around him to hear him speak. One day, as people sat on the hillside, Jesus told them about God's blessings. He told them that people who were poor in spirit would be happy because the kingdom of heaven was theirs. People will comfort those who loved ones have died. He will reward humble people too. Jesus said, Truly people are those who want to please God and do as he asks. If you are kind, you will receive kindness. The pure in heart shall see God. Those who work for peace will be called children, God's children. If people are unkind to you for doing what God asks, be happy, because God has a reward for you in heaven. To help the people understand his teachings more easily, Jesus used everyday examples that they would understand. You are like the salt we put on our food to preserve it, he said. You will keep God's world from going bad, and the kind deeds you do will be like bright lamps shining in the darkness, giving light to God's world. People will be thankful. Jesus also reminded the people to follow God's laws. He reminded them that it was wrong to murder anyone, but it was also wrong to feel angry to want to murder someone. God wants us to love our enemies, said Jesus. He wants us to show kindness to those who do us wrong. Jesus also taught the people how to pray. He told them to go to a quiet place where they could think carefully about what they're saying. Jesus said, This is what you should say to God. Our Father in heaven, may your holy name be honored. May your kingdom come. May your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us today the food we need. Forgive us the wrongs we have done, as we forgive the wrongs that others have done to us. Do not bring us to the point of temptation, but keep us safe from evil. Then Jesus said, Trust in God, and he will never let you down. Don't store up riches on earth that could be taken from you. Store riches in heaven, where God will give you all you need. Don't worry about your next meal. God looks after the birds in the fields, and you are more important than them. Don't worry about your clothes. God has clothed the flowers of the field. He will clothe you too. Trust in God, and he will give you all you need. God bless you, bro. Stay safe out here, bro. Have a good weekend, bro. Have fun, bro. I will see you tomorrow, bro. Take